who the hell is going to stop CeeDee Lamb in this game?
Adam Hoge with us, who you can find at Adam Hoge on social media. He's our All-City NFL analyst, as well as CHGO Bears man Adam Hoge. And so Jalen Johnson, the best corner on the Bears, correct me if I'm wrong there, is definitely up out of there.
Yeah.
Kyler Gordon, it sounds like won't play. You can tell me if that's accurate or inaccurate. How big, considering that the Cowboys, the best thing they have, if the Cowboys are going to be a playoff team, it's going to be because of number 4, number 88, and number 3. So CeeDee Lamb, George Pickens, Dak are looking up. And is that your 2 best corners not out there? What does that depth chart look like? And is that terrifying? You guys going to be okay?
Oh, yeah, it's terrifying, but it's already been that way. I mean, Jalen was out all camp with a groin injury. He missed week 1, so they didn't have those guys against Justin Jefferson. Fortunately, they were playing a rookie quarterback in that game. But then that rookie quarterback all of a sudden turned into, Peyton Manning in the fourth quarter somehow. Jalen Johnson re-injured the groin last week after playing for, a quarter and a half, I think it was. So he's going to be out a while, it sounds like. Kyler Gordon, they love him. He's their slot corner. They can use him on blitzes. Dennis Allen's been just waiting to use this guy, and he's plagued by hamstring injuries. He's week to week, so I don't think he's going to play. And then TJ Edwards, the linebacker, also week to week in the hamstring. So the Bears have been really beat up here defensively. Grady Jarrett, he's playing through a knee issue, but he kind of looks like a shell of himself right now. So it's concerning. So you're going to see your guy Nashawn Wright out there, Cowboys draft pick.
We know him.
Yeah.
We know him.
Slow.
Yeah, and so I brought up in the post-game show the other day already. I was looking, I'm like, who the hell is going to stop CeeDee Lamb in this game? So I get your deep balls ready, because I think we're going to see some shot plays, honestly, on both sides of the field. I think the Bears are going to try to attack the Cowboys secondary too and try to get some shot plays.
Nashawn Wright, long and slow.
Mm-hmm. Great question.
What else you got?
Can you just talk about, there are a lot of former Bears coaches on the Cowboys, Eberflus, secondary coach, defensive pass game coordinator. Any back and forth, any animosity over there? I know these guys want revenge. They want to go in and certainly show that some kind of revenge. And I know they're already giving intel to Schottenheimer about the Bears players.
Yeah, I mean, look, I think this goes both ways. I find it very fascinating. I think just on a human level and an egotistical level, there's been a lot of finger pointing. I don't think, you guys saw the big story when Seth Wickersham's book came out and how Caleb Williams was quoted in there, and it was sort of like a secondary quote, because I guess he told his dad at one point, hey, they're not showing me how to watch film. Then his dad was quoted in the book, and then that was sort of taken out of context. But whatever was meant there, I think offense was taken by a lot of those coaches. Now, primarily more offense taken on the offensive side, and those aren't the coaches in Dallas, but Matt Eberflus, definitely as the head coach, taking those shots too, right? So it all falls back on Flus a little bit. So yeah, I think I mean, how could you not be sort of, whether you're thinking about it all week or not, you're going to want to get after Caleb and try to get into his tendencies and whatever you think his weaknesses are and exploit those without a doubt. I know the Cowboys defense, they're not going to blitz a lot under Flus. They haven't blitzed a lot so far. When they have, they've had some success. When they haven't, their EPA is the worst in the league to this point. So do you dial up those blitzes a little bit more to try to speed up Caleb, who looked a lot more in rhythm last week against the Lions despite that loss? He looked a lot better. On the flip side, I thought it was a great point from Ben Johnson yesterday. They have plenty of coaches on their staff still, including an assistant linebackers coach, a couple quality control guys, some of those guys that were, really in the nitty gritty of knowing how Flus wanted to prepare for opponents and, the information that he wanted. So that it works both ways in this matchup. And I think mostly it kind of cancels each other out. But it's still a fun storyline, isn't it? I mean, without a doubt, Matt Eberflus just coming back to Chicago. Things are ugly here. You guys know that, but we lived it. It was really, really, really ugly. And I think there's players. I think there's coaches. There's just, I don't know if animosity is the right word, but it's just I think it's uncomfortable, honestly, more than anything.